this isn't going to be a normal night of theatre. It's actually going to be like Shakespeare on spring break. We actually have no idea. It may not make a lot of sense, but hopefully it'll make you laugh. Now, obviously we've decided to choose this particular theme of the end of the world at the last minute, actually, might I add, because the film industry is hooked on disaster movies where the Earth ends up being destroyed. You can come in now, Patsy. Ladies and gentlemen, Patsy. Whether it be by zombie infection, a giant asteroid, lack of land, lack of water, solar flares, another giant asteroid, the new ice age, black holes, Large Hadron Collider, nuclear war, alien invasion, the Earth's core dying, avalanches, earthquakes, electrical disasters, volcanoes, tsunamis, hurricanes, global warming, tornadoes, another giant asteroid, fires, explosions, chemical disasters, nuclear disasters, planets take over, or simply the Earth saying, screw you, and doing whatever it did in 2012. Hollywood loves killing everyone off, and then saving the hero, his girlfriend, her kid, and the smart-ass best friend, saving everyone at the last minute. Thank you, Patsy. Now we know that none of this is going to happen remotely soon.
Oh, crap.
I beg your pardon?
Dude, come on. Next year's 2012. The Mayan calendar. Although we're all pretty much screwed.
Yeah, as if.
Dude, did you not see Armageddon? Don't want to close my eyes!
Come on, man. Armageddon was fake.
More like Armageddon the hell out of here.
Alright, I'll make a deal with you. If, for some reason, the world does happen to end, I'll give you $50.
Yeah, deal.
Deal?
No, wait.
Too late, my friend. Anyway, throughout the night, we shall explore the many...
It's not that good.
What?
The whole thing we're doing here tonight, it's not very good. It's just a bunch of random crap that we threw together at the last minute. That is more than likely ripping off a number of other stuff.
Alright, okay, quiet down.
No, I'm serious. Like, I know for a fact that that whole cinema scene is from a great set.
Don't you dare finish that sentence.
Calm down, roses. It's not like it's the end of the world or anything.
Anyway, throughout the night, we shall explore some of the many different possibilities that can happen when the world ends, which won't happen for a very long time, and perhaps throw out some random film material along the way.
He's not lying there.
You know what? I'm completely sick of this. Let's just get this whole thing underway. And you!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and various extraterrestrials in my audience here today. I am your host, Amy Hostage, speaking to you today after being kidnapped from my apartment in New Jersey and forced, against my will, to present the topic to our panelists. On my far right, we have Dr. Igor Kuzingar, self-proclaimed scientist and local crazy person. He uses a combination of static electricity and new age fast five-star hair gel to allow his hair to stand up on such obtuse angles. On my not quite so fast right, we have Mr. Alphonse Rhetoric, esteemed politician, philosopher, writer, and taker of candy from babies. The woman sitting in my seat is not only quite rude as the seat clearly has my name on it, but is also Dr. Loretta Green. She is one of the world's most average environmental scientists, having a moderate amount of knowledge in the environmental and organic status of the Earth. To Loretta's left, we have Miss Helen Stanley, a feminist enforcer who somehow managed to bypass security and sneak onto the panel without anyone noticing until just now. I'm still not entirely sure how she got there, but we'll move on as we're running short on time. The last moron, professional, we have with us today is Lord Eddie Burt, long-time
frightful evidence of extreme amounts of seismic activity caused by the gravitational...
Yes, there's a lot of smashing jargon, but could you just say the topic?
Yes, of course. Well, after measuring the gravitational pull...
Yes, could you just say the topic?
Yes, hang on, no, where was I? After measuring the gravity...
He thinks the world's gonna end. That's it. Mr. Rhetoric, what's your opinion on the end of the world?
Well, before I can answer your question, I'd like to provide a visual image as an analogy.
You have to.
Well, the way I see it, this end of the world is just like a small child buttering some toast. The energy seeping from the Earth's core is just like Vegemite seeping through the lower ridges of crust of an over-toasted piece of toast. Now the child, frustrated with the dissipating jam...
What you said was Vegemite.
Oh, no, the spread doesn't matter. The point is that the child spreads more peanut butter over his toasted condensate with the peanut butter lost from his toast. He overcoats his toast, resulting in an overly toasted piece of honey and toast. Which, in my vast experience, does not taste nice at all.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Rhetoric managed to ramble for a long period of time.
You! Speaking of your vast experience, I am surprised and outraged that you are affecting the nutrition of southern Afghanistanian grasshoppers. And moreover, your plan to dump the city sewage into the Great Barrier Reef is ridiculous! Take this!
Go ahead, it's so horrible. I fear more for my life than his.
Get out of here! I'm sorry to bother you, but do you know where the exit is? No? I'm just gonna stay here. Oh, we'll give these guys a round of applause, huh? No?
Mr. Rhetoric, I'm afraid you have me confused. At first you say the child buttered with Vegemite, and then you go on instance later to say that in fact the jam is the child's choice of spread. And then you say that in fact peanut butter is a superior spread?
I like crunchy peanut butter. It has nuts in it. I'm more of a smooth man myself.
Well, I have a peanut allergy and never tasted peanut butter. Mr. Rhetoric, would you say this is the reason for my confusion?
No, the spread doesn't matter. You see, the point
Well,
is
lovely, we're getting to the point.
that we need to rip off the crust from our toast, break free the shackles of convention in modern society before reconsidering our standpoint on the issue.
There you have it. He did manage to ramble for a long period of time and say nothing whatsoever. Back on the subject of the end of the world. Mr. Quidditch tackled a completely stupid name. What's your views?
Glad you asked. The planets are going to align perfectly, and the gravity will pull the Earth out of orbit, and we'll all freeze to death.
Fantastic point, moving on.
Hang on, Buster. The way we can stop this is easy. Global warming.
What? Where?
If the planet is all we need to do is pollute it so it warms up again.
Just like turning the dial up on a heater.
Yeah, whatever you reckon.
Yes, very good firm standing point. We move on.
Now, hold on just a second. You can't go around polluting our Mother Earth for your own benefit. It's all the negative energy and pollution in the air that will cause the end of the Earth.
Oh, you Greens and your global warming. You stand in the way of good quality coal-burning fun.
That, I think, is ridiculous. Coal burning is making the Earth hotter.
Which is a good thing. Remember, the whole planet
should condemn poor Bill. Alphonse rhetoric. Nice to meet you. No one should condemn poor John here for not having a PhD. I'm sure he and many other people have fantastic ideas that can help our nation be great and should definitely vote for me to every pledge.
I just wanted to give us some water.
Jim! Sorry, Adam. Never mind what they say. We, the labouring Liberal Party, believe you can be whatever you want to be, despite the fact that your parents don't love you. You don't fit in at school.
I've been a few friends.
You're the scrawny on the twigs I step on my way to work. You haven't even hit puberty.
You're really not very attractive.
Oh, silly haircut.
Your breath smells like my old dog's farts.
We only hired you for the show out of pity for your disgraceful life.
Your fingernails are moving on.
You'll probably never find love.
You're making our show run late.
And you'll never amount to anything or become a contributing member of our society, but we, the labouring Liberal Party, it's okay. Believe you can obtain any doctorate you want. Now, can I count on you to vote for me in the upcoming election? A good lad. A good. Move again. Now, speaking of your political career, Mr.
But
President,
that's not really on topic, is it?
what are these rumours? I've heard you copy the entire seafood place in the Great Barrier Reef of Australia. Well, once again, if I were to simply say that's true, though I'm sure it would make our show quite
It'd
entertaining.
be entertaining if we could just stay on
But
topic.
the Great Barrier Reef is not home to any organic life form.
Well, yes, it is.
And thus, we need to consider this from as many angles as possible. We need to consider this from global
You
proportions.
can't just dump waste into the Great Barrier Reef. It's a horrific idea.
I like to look at the pretty fishes.
Yes, I know that. But looking objectively at the issue, we need to consider what pretty is and how we can use it to benefit our state.
Can we bring this back to the discussion?
Moreover, we must consider other cultures. We must consider that if our pretty is the right one, what are we to do with all the ones that are wrong?
Can't just call your pretty the right pretty and destroy all others.
Beauty is anything Mother Earth has created.
We really are.
With global warming, we could control what is beautiful, control what the masses think, bending humanity. Mind control.
That's just wrong.
The masses make every vote for
You
me.
can't just call a room for no good reason, you old bat.
Beauty at once.
You tell them, if they obey, give them the beauty their culture desires.
In a few days' time, all the cultures will be dead.
Kind of like blackmail. Precisely.
That's a horrendous idea. And I haven't forgotten that you called me an old
Shut
bat.
up, old bat.
He did it again.
You look like my grandmother tried to dress up as Batman.
You are a disgrace.
It looks like you've recently been used as a battering
Be
ram.
quiet.
You've been battered.
Silence.
When you need to get hit repeatedly by police, battered.
Shut
Also, you're only a bat.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The world's most intelligent people may talk like apes and terrifying entertainers. That's all we have time for tonight. Have fun tonight to go to my rapture. My name's Amy Hostage. May God have mercy on your soul. And welcome to the 537 News. I'm Thor, but not complaining. In California, a man heavily dosed on marijuana died in the local pool. He was attacked by a pack of dogs he thought he saw. Also in the southwest, a man, or firemen were called to the scene when a fish was stuck under the ice. Firemen were successful in retrieving the fish and returned it to dry land. However, the die shortly after. And now, to more local news. A 45-year-old foreigner reopened his cinema today after a deadly ice-fire bushquake tornado ripped through his town after a local electrical tsunami. To find out more, we go to a reporter on the scene.
A woman phoned up her local cinema manager and asked, "What time does your program start today?" To which he replied, "What time can you get here?" This joke just about sums up the predicament of today's small-time cinema manager. To find out more, we go to meet one such man, Mr. Gerald Ron.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, viewers. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Mr. Ron. I'm from Channel 31. Now, Mr. Ron.
Yes, sir.
The cinema today is facing more and more home competition. What with 3D TV, Blu-ray, digital TV, internet piracy, and big screen TV.
And miniature screen TV nowadays, sir. They got a miniature screen TV nowadays, a quarter-minute screen across. Quarter-minute screen, sir.
A quarter of an inch?
Yes, sir.
How do you watch it?
Well, you lick it and stick it on your eyeball. We here at the Golden Gate Cinema are fighting back
How so?
by refurbishing and refurnishing everything, sir. Arthur and our brother worked day and night for 3 weeks to get it looking like that, sir. But there are ushers, you see, which you don't see much of nowadays in cinemas. I saw an usher on TV the other day, but he decided to sing and dance rather than direct people to their seats.
I see.
Funny thing. Anyway, they've done the seats in the finest leather. The curtains are pure silk. The doors are solid mahogany oak. And they left them looking all lovely and shiny, sir.
They were back.
Well, after 3 weeks, you'd expect them to be, sir. Actually, it was my wife's idea, because we was attracting the wrong kind of customer in here, you see, sir. My wife in here one afternoon, she had to move her seat 4 times.
A man was harassing her?
Eventually, yes, sir. And the kids, they were always sneaking in the back. After hours, you had to be very vigilant, or very vigilant indeed.
Oh, he doesn't hit them.
Oh, no, he's not allowed to hit them, sir. Gave them a bang around the head with his torch, but not to hurt them, sir. No, we don't condone violence here.
So what films are you showing?
Well, you know, we should, well, you know, it's hard for poor Arthur, you see, because, you know, he's been with me for 30, well, he hasn't been with me for 30.
Sorry, who's Arthur?
Arthur's our usher. He hasn't, well, he's been with me, but he hasn't been with me, if you understand what I mean, that's just me personally. But, you know, he's so confused nowadays. I mean, he's been an usher for more than 30 years. I mean, well, when we get a spy film in here, for instance, and the customer comes in with a ticket, he tears it in half, memorizes the number, and swallows it. When we get a cowboy film in here, he goes for his torch like that, and he says, "Kincaid, there's 2 of us going down this trail, and there's only 1 of us coming back." Now, when they walk past the gents, he says, "Do you want to mosey along to the OK Corral and water your Mustang?" You see, it's far too much for him, and his brain, you see.
So being an usher on those years really affected
Oh, yes, of course. He actually got married last year, sir. He walked down the aisle backwards. That's him now, sir. That's him there. That's him.
Oh, what's that strange thing he's carrying?
Well, that's our cue here sign, so people actually need to know where they need to queue when they see the... No, it's not for you, you big nitwit. Maybe station have some posters or something. Jeez.
You're expecting cues?
Well, we don't put on crap here, sir. We got a film opening this week directed by the world-famous Italian director Antonio Leone.
Antonio Leone?
Yes, sir. It's a marvelous film, that is. I was actually going to write him a congratulatory letter, but, well, you know.
Don't know how to spell it.
Well, I know how to spell it, I just don't know what to stop. That's my problem.
So what's the film about?
It's about an hour and a half. Oh, the storyline! Oh, it's a wonderful storyline. It's about this poverty-stricken bookmaker, and he's dogged by ill luck, and all the hangers-on, all the people in his life have pulled him down. Then we see what has taken place in all his life, what has taken place in the past.
Ah, so it's in retrospect.
No, it's in English, sir, yes. Right by the time, he's dogged by ill luck when he breaks his leg in the eye hospital. And then he goes to this wonderful faith healer. He spends 4 hours with the faith healer, and he gets herpes. Oh, you're probably there, right then, sir. Yes, and then, you know, sir, the only lady that will go out with you is a short-sighted Russian weightlifter who works at a slaughterhouse, and she's only going out with him because she felt like it. And so the first time he took her out to a rodeo the first time. You see, the first time he didn't suck her. He didn't suck him, not the first time, no, he didn't suck him.
He didn't.
He didn't suck him to her charms.
Oh, Scar!
Yes! Then all of a sudden, he fell.
Head over heels.
Into the bullpen, actually. So then she felt sorry for him, and then she got him out, and they fell in love and got happily married. Tom Cruise was the best man, so he said. And then they ever after.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yes, the film's actually starting now, if you want to see it.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh, you don't have to pay to go. You don't have to pay to go. You can pay on the way out.
Well, that's all from me. Back to you at the news desk.
Thank you, anonymous reporter. And now to the weather. Barry.
It's gonna rain.
Thanks, Barry. This just in. Known hitman Jimmy Smits has admitted he once was hired to kill a cow with 2 porcelain figures in a rice field. Detectives are now referring to this as the first knick-knack paddywhack. And now to the sports update. Beverly Hills 90210, Cleveland Browns 3.
Shall
Rev DJ Hipster Man. Hipster. At your service.
Oh, is it your prison name?
No. My actual name's Teddy. But I think I like Rev DJ Hipster more. It's more my style. It's more... flashy.
Well, it's nice to meet your acquaintance, Reverend.
Sir? Man. Babe, I mean, miss. Yeah. Hey. Anyway, so I thought I'd come around because I got some pretty sick news. And I don't mean sick as in, yeah, sick. I mean sick as in when you sneeze into your handkerchief and wipe your nose, more goes back in than what came out. Anyway, it turns out the rapture, you know, Revelations, it's going to happen tomorrow. I mean, have you read that book?
Do you read the Bible?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, well, I don't know if you guys have read it right to the end, because it's like 1 billion pages long. I mean, like, unless you guys are some kind of crazy reading robot family. You're not robots, right?
No.
I wish. Okay, good. Anyway, Spark Notes told me that the end of the Bible depicts the end of the world as we know it, and death and condemnation to all those who have sinned. So, you know, I just came around to check if you're going to be condemned or whatever. I am?
Thanks for your concern, Reverend, but most of us here have followed religion all our lives, and I think we'll be fine.
What about her?
She's a lost cause.
Oh my god, just because I dress in black doesn't make me a bad person.
Makes you a bad dressing person.
Says you, please.
You having to go the way I dress only condemns you more.
But you just... Oh.
Sir, Reverend, who else is left to mourn?
Well, you're actually the first family that I bought, would you believe it? And I thought, pretty good actually. I thought I'd work a family at a time, you know, so I'll warn you guys tonight, and then I'll warn the next family tomorrow.
But if the world's ending tomorrow, doesn't that mean you have to warn everyone by tonight?
Yeah. What's for dessert? Okay, well, thanks for that meal and all. I wish you guys luck with the rapture. Go! DJ Hipster riding solo!
My nose don't make a sound.
What?
No.
I am so angry at everything.
Okay.
I can't believe you know about elder sister. Ever since she got that boyfriend, she thinks he's the queen of the damn universe.
Yeah, I totally understand.
She's so arrogant. I mean, inviting that DJ doofus to dinner,
Totally agree.
and then commenting on my clothes as if she invented fashion and conformism.
Don't take it everything wrong.
How come if she's only a little bit older than us, it feels like she has 10 years on all of us, you know?
I agree.
And all that talk of purple penguins and their crazy abilities to turn surfboards into nuclear bombs.
I understand that, yeah.
And raising tax funds, which will mean that thousands of Euro-Asian immigrants will go hungry.
I know exactly what you mean.
Jack! Do you want the apocalypse to come early?
Apocalypse?
Just as unbelievable as the rest of them.
Jim, I can't get past the ice skate guardian.
Get out of my room!
This is our room.
I don't care, get out!
Going.
Get out!
Sorry. What a musical.
dude. This is serious.
Oh, did you say forget video games? Who are you?
I didn't know, but I've been training my entire life for this. It is, and always has been, my destiny to save the world from the zombies. But I can't do it alone. Voila! Will you stand with me and fight terror?
Well, I decided not to go to my karate class tonight. Why not, of course. But when we start looking.
We're going to go now to turn to a musical.
What do you two think you're doing with that she-devil?
Oh, these? They're actually angels sent down from heaven to take me up to heaven. But I didn't want them to take me. Not until at least I could see you go completely ballistic.
Well, angels can't touch pure evil. It's a shame. When the rapture happens, I'll be too busy ascending to see you cry.
That's not how the world's going to end. It's obvious it's going to be zombies.
Right. I don't know what you're up to, but good luck, seeing as it's past curfew, and you're never going to get past me anyway.
Just distraction.
Right, Emily, look, your boyfriend's thinking about being in a relationship with a girl who writes with her left hand.
So where are we going to find a zombie anyway? Well, first I want to check something weak. You know, like a kid or something. Couldn't escape from its slow, jagged movements. Probably in like a dimly lit street. Kind of like this one, yeah. Probably be moaning. Loud footsteps like it's now unbeating heart. It stink like nothing else.
Okay, let Fluffy off the leash.
It appears as a shadow. Probably from that direction.
Oh, my hips are down.
Well, that's pretty convenient. On guard, zombie!
How did you know my name was Combi? The TV was telling me about ancient. I may be old, I may have a bad hip, and I may not remember my name, but I ain't going to be beaten by some whippersnapper with a big knife.
Oh, that's either zombie.
Well, sorry, Buster, but I ain't got any rules on me, and since you asked, it's probably about 8:30.
That's where you're on, zombie. My curtain's at 9 o'clock.
Well, that radio broadcast about the end of the world sure did suck, didn't it?
So that's it then. Really is the end of the world. You owe me $50.
You know, no one even actually remembers that. It's ancient history now. And, I guess we're here as well. Sorry, folks.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
Well, before we, you know, I just think mad at the world taking like 20 minutes.
OMG, I know, right? Totally bums me out right now. I'm totally going to tweet about this and put a link on my Facebook and on my MySpace so then, like, everyone on my Tumblr, like, gets the goss.
Yeah, I don't know what half of those words meant.
I can't believe it's the end of the world. There's no more Twilight movies!
That just kind of sucks, doesn't it? I mean, they can't just plan to blow up the whole world, can they?
Apparently they can.
I think it's a good idea.
What?
Well, think about it. The world's probably in the worst state it's ever been. We have countless amounts of terrible happenings in the streets. The dollar is at an all-time high, as is petrol prices, milk, and pizza prices.
The only thing he actually cares about.
And that doesn't even mention the greenhouse gases.
Oh, come on! What does this have to do with a place where they grow plants? I could really use a hug right now.
Oh, shut up! No! Not done!
Becca just updated her status and said this whole thing sucks. With a capital X. And some guy called Satsado said, "Everyone, I told you so." Don't really know what that means.
Well, I guess that means that every minute on this earth counts. We've wasted a good minute and a half by these proceedings, which gives us 8.5 minutes till the end of everything.
Really? Seriously?
Okay, so, what do you think we should do?
Well, how long have we got?
Well, we got about, like, you know, 17 minutes now.
17 minutes.
Yeah, that's, well, actually, that's another 2 seconds out, so.
Are you seriously going to...
Stop it! Stop being so precise. And you, stop being so calm about this. I mean, we're never going to have another Easter or another Halloween or another Christmas. Exact what?
It's Christmas tomorrow.
But there is no tomorrow.
But there has to be.
Well, there isn't.
But the TV guide goes until the 27th. Stop overtalking now. So, that means...
Sorry, babe. No more Christmas. You'll just have to deal with the last one.
That was like 1 billion years ago. What's the need of Christmas?
Face it, dollface. We ain't having another Christmas.
Theoretically, we can.
How so?
Well, we just bring time forward.
Dude, I already told you, time travel is not possible without a DeLorean and a full case of plutonium.
Please? Okay. Time now is 11:43, so say 11:57, we'll all be back here and we'll celebrate Christmas then, okay?
Oh, what? Why that time? Why not now?
No, yeah.
What? Why?
You don't expect me to stay here with you lot, do you? I've got people to see, stuff to do.
Yeah, stay here. Your friends.
Look, classic you guys, time up.
What about us?
Right.
Yay!
Yeah. Alright. So, alright, time now. Alright. It's 11:45 in a couple of minutes, so how about we have tomorrow, December 25th, Christmas then. That good with everyone?
What about my birthday?
Well, what about your birthday?
It's on the 25th. No one ever remembers.
Look, do you really need to have your birthday?
Did you seriously just ask that?
Hey, how come she gets birthday? What about mine?
Yeah, and mine.
Pencil your birthday for 11:45 and a half. Then we'll have your birthday at 11:45 3/4.
So what about my birthday? And yours, and New Year's, and Australia Day.
Look, guys, come
2012? Because the last Christmas we had was Christmas 2011. So therefore, the next Christmas was to be Christmas 2012, according to the space-time continuum, and you do not mess with space-time continuum!
Okay, dude, you've got to stop watching Back to the Future.
Alright, then fine. We'll have Christmas 2012 at 11:46 then. Okay, that good with everyone? Yes, good. No more birthdays? Don't tell me. You want me to watch your birthday?
Yes, I actually do want my birthday. And you have a very good point. I want my birthday right now.
You want it?
Yeah.
Birthday now.
I want mine too. Mine. Please. That would be
Come on.
nice.
Look. Oh, great. Christmas, another Christmas. Well done. Great. Wow. Fantastic, guys. We'll just fix it. We'll have Christmas at 11:47 then. Alright?
Would that make it like Christmas 2013?
Why did we get Christmas 2019?
That's right, because we missed 2011, and then we had 2012, but we missed that as well, so the next one in progression would be 2013, right?
Yeah, it would.
Fine. Christmas 2013, 11:47. Alright? Don't even. No. Not your birthday. We're not having your birthday again. We're not having your birthday again. We're not having your birthday again. We're not having your birthday. We're not having Easter.
I'm actually having my birthday.
We're not. We're not having Easter, Australia Day, or any other birthdays. We're having no other celebrations. At 11:47, full stop. We're having Christmas. Okay? Got that? Yes? Good? Up, down, all around? Good. Fine.
You mean were?
What?
We missed Christmas again.
Alright, from now on, I'm the only one of us watches giving me. Get
Alrighty then!
Look, I had this friend on MySpace who's got a sister, who's got a boyfriend, who knows this chick, who knows this guy, who does a roman therapy. Should really get your race checked.
Fine. How about we just go back to my original plan, and at 11:57 we'll have Christmas 2014. Deal?
Yeah.
Fine. I'm going to go backstage and have a urine.
Well, it's probably for the best.
Still can't believe the world's ending. I mean, no more theatre productions. No more meaningless betting.
No more anything, really. Yeah.
There's just so much uncertainty.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Is there even an afterlife?
Who was the mother in How I Met Your Mother?
You don't know. And you do. Dude, it's the chick in the bar in the first episode, the one Robin's talking to.
How could you possibly know that?
Trust me. Okay, but that still doesn't answer my question.
Oh my god!
What now?
I have to confess my sins. Are you serious? Well, if I want to get into heaven, yeah, I have to confess my sins. I always knew you were one of those people. What? A religious person? I'm a sinner.
Okay, alright, let's not get into a tussle. Okay? Or, come with me. I'm gonna help you.
Really? How?
Well, we've only... Where's my watch gone?
One took them, remember?
Oh, yeah. Do you have the time on your iPhone?
Yeah. It's not that. It's 11 minutes till midnight.
Okay. Well, everyone, we're going to have 4 out. If you were to sit around me in a semicircle. Alright, once you've done that, I want you to all close your eyes and remember any sins you may have committed and then probably get into heaven.
Probably. Why only probably? It's 10.5 minutes to the end of the world. I'd say they're probably getting quite a lot of requests up there, wouldn't you? Right.
Close your eyes. And remember, apologize for your sins.
What a great day.
Alright, do we all confess our sins?
Yeah.
Okay! What do you mean, no?
I couldn't think of any.
For goodness narrow it down. You probably don't have enough food or time for gluttony. And lust. I couldn't.
I think. Isn't there one about animals? Maybe an Anglican animal. What are you talking about? No, like a sloth or something.
Yes, love, that one.
Too proud to do any of those. Besides, I am quite envious of you guys for committing sins.
Well, that's... I never thought I'd hear that.
No, but hey, you've done it.
I have?
Yeah, pride and envy are the other two.
Does that really count?
If it doesn't, I will cut you.
And there's wrath.
Well, okay. Well, you've done it. 3, actually. Now apologize for it.
No. I never knew sinning could be this fun.
Oh, crap.
I'm just kidding. Can you imagine? Besides, we don't have enough time for that now, do we? There's 9 minutes left. Yeah, I'm locked again. I'm gonna go confess.
Yeah, me too. Someone turn the radio on.
And then the little lamb was returned back home. Now, to more local news. In light of the recent decision for the world's end, major shopping centres around the world have decided to celebrate the occasion with the biggest sales ever.
That sounds like fun!
It does, actually.
Oh, call a taxi.
Shoppers from around the world are flocking to stores such as Maya, Big W, and others for this last-second dark bargains to what they have for desire when the clock hits 12.
Hello, Carl? Do you still own that taxi company? Yeah. Yeah, we'd like to give a ride. Is that alright? Yeah. Same place. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 15 minutes? Alright. See you, Carl. You'll be 15 minutes.
And the time is...
11:53. Oh.
Well, at least you tried.
We could walk.
I think you can add salt to the list.
Okay, you can get back to the forgiving now.
You know, the thing I think I'm going to miss most is the sunrise. We'll never get to see another one.
You're right. I think I'm going to miss the acting of some of our century's finest actors. Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson.
And the Muppets!
What?
The Muppets, you know, Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. If we go, they go too. They'll be alright.
5. Do you know that Muppets aren't real?
That's a good one. No. He's serious. They're puppets. Dolls. What?
I cannot believe I have seen this. They are fake.
Oh, come on, for the last time, my hair is natural.
We're talking about the Muppets.
Oh. Yeah, they're completely fake. I like where this is going.
Hey, stop yelling! Get off your damn phone! Loud, man!
Well, it's still real.
5. Kermit the Frog
He's
is...
a terrific actor, I know.
No. Kermit the Frog is Green Sock. Kermit the Frog is a man on his knees with a green sock on his hand. You're not green. Watch it? Yeah? Oh, hey there, everybody. We're going to have a really great show. Miss Piggy is a pair of white friends on the mop. Oh, Kermit, my dear, I love you so.
It sounded nothing like it.
Come on, you're tormenting me.
I'm just getting started. Fuzzy Bear jumper with a hat, Swedish chef is a pillar with a chef hat, animal is a feather duster with eyeballs, and gonzo, well, I'm not really sure what gonzo is.
That's
but,
the point with
yeah.
Gonzo, but I can't believe it! Do this to me! I mean, with only... Hey, can I have a watch that?
Well, fine.
Thank you! Why would you do this to me with only 9 minutes left?
Actually, your watch is upside down.
Only 6 minutes left to live! I can't believe this, my life is ruined!
Don't worry, everyone's finished.
All I wanted to do was sing and dance and puppets and like finally I know I can and I can't believe it, my life is ruined and I can't even text someone about it. Oh my god! What the hell did you do to that?
Why didn't you tell me you could do it sooner?
Major pressure points in the body leading to the brain.
Why would you do that with like 4.5 minutes left?
2 reasons. One, she was beginning to annoy me and I wanted her to be quiet.
Hardly a reason.
And 2, most importantly, the action resets her mind to 5 minutes before the pressure placing took place. She won't remember that we ruined the months for her, and she'll be happier in these, our last moments, by not knowing.
You haven't done that to me.
She's waking up.
Has Paul committed a sin yet?
What the hell?
Shut it!
Yeah, she did. You didn't notice because you were distracted by the
Colours on your phone! I didn't stop until, I took it away.
Okay.
So, how were your exploits in the backstage?
Well, I had the Nurofen, and then I got bored, and then I just did stuff.
It's like,
Well, I combined every liquid we had backstage, and it smelled a bit like cherries, and it tasted a bit like lime. And then I think I passed out because I can't really remember what happened next. Then I woke up, and then I came here.
Sounds really dangerous.
You could have been killed.
I got bored.
dude, what the hell?
Dude, don't get snippy at me.
Oh, we are.
But guys, come on, look. I don't want us all to be angry and pissed at each other and like this the end of the world. We've got 3 minutes. It's Christmas!
Oh my god!
11:57 is Christmas! Come on! Right. What would Christmas be without props? One to two. 1 to 3. 1 to 4. 1 to 5.
2 to 3.
3 to 2.
4 to 5.
1,
2 to 5.
2 to 5,
3 to 4.
4 to 3,
2 to 1.
3 to 1.
4 to 1.
5 to 1.
Oh, thanks, guys. Jeez. Really nice of you.
What's that present?
Yeah.
I already gave my presents out. I cheated with them with zero problem.
This seems fair.
Hand over the fork over the presents, Grinch.
Well, considering I'm the only person who actually decided to buy gifts this year.
I know what'll cheer us up. Christmas carols.
Which one should we sing?
Oh, I know. What about the night before Christmas?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
exclamation of great. Okay. Alright, I'll start us off. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house.
Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The world wasn't ending. The people weren't crying.
And in just a few minutes, people wouldn't be dying.
Children listening to the sound of bells.
Most of which now are going to hell.
The world would be saying from Mary to Steve.
How great is this? It's not our last Christmas Eve.
Alright, that's a good rendition, guys. What the love?
Well, in these last moments, maybe we should say something nice about each other.
I agree. I'll start.
We'll spit it out.
I can't think of anything.
That's rubbish.
Try it.
our last